The yearly Traslacion, or Grand Procession of the Black Nazarene, makes its way through Manila's streets at an unprecedented speed Thursday, January 9. But the pace frustrates devotees. They complain the police barricade flanking the carriage deprives them of the chance to fulfill their vow. The icon left Carino Grandstand at Luneta at past 4 a.m., more than an hour ahead of the announced schedule. A row of policemen stood on either side of the procession's path, each holding onto a rope, keeping the devotees from getting close to the carriage.
Taon-taon, masaya kami na nakikita namin dumadaan sa harap namin yung pong Jesus Nazareno at nakakasunod kami sa likuran. Ngayon, nandito lang kami sa gilid, hindi namin sila makita dahil masyadong maraming kapulisan.
Yung pulis hindi nakakatulong kasi nananakit sila. Dalawa kami nung anak ko, tinadyan kami na combat boots.
Despite the wall of police, the devotion to the Black Nazarene continues. A group of volunteers shares free food and water to those tired from the procession. One devotee literally offers his back as a ledge to help other devotees climb over barriers and cross to the other side. Meanwhile, Manila Mayor Isko Moreno orders vendors cleared from the streets around Quiapo Church, eliciting mixed reactions online. A Quiapo vendor whose goods were being confiscated pleads with Moreno.
Baliktad niya, kung nga nagmamakaawa sa'yo, pwede ba pagbigyan mo na ako? Hanggang 8 ang level lang.
Isko trends on Twitter as the video clip of the encounter goes viral. The United States Senate approves on Thursday, January 9, a resolution seeking sanctions against Philippine officials linked to the detention of opposition Senator Laila de Lima and to alleged extrajudicial killings under the Duterte administration. Senate Resolution 142 invokes the Global Magnitsky Act, an American law giving the U.S. executive branch the power to impose visa and travel restrictions and financial sanctions on human rights violators anywhere in the world. The resolution, authored by Democrat Senator Edward Markey of Massachusetts, also denounces the harassment, arrest, and unjustified judicial proceedings against media, particularly Rappler and its chief executive officer Maria Ressa. In a related development, Democrat Senator Richard Durbin from Illinois calls on the Philippine government to ensure a fair trial for De Lima, saying this will be an important test of democracy in the Philippines.
In the end, her freedom and the end of government harassment of journalists like Maria Ressa will be important tests of whether cherished democratic norms we share with our long-standing Filipino allies will be respected by President Duterte.
United States President Donald Trump says Wednesday, January 8, Iran appeared to be standing down after the missile strikes on U.S. troop bases in Iraq.
Iran appears to be standing down, which is a good thing for all parties concerned and a very good thing for the world.
Trump says the U.S. will immediately be imposing additional punishing sanctions on Iran, but made no mention of military retaliation. Meanwhile, Iran's Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei calls the attacks a slap in the face for the United States, adding revenge is yet to come for the killing of military commander Qasem Soleimani. Pop superstar Justin Bieber announces Thursday, January 9, he has Lyme disease. In an Instagram post, Bieber calls out critics who comment on his looks and says he looks like he's on meth. He writes, "I've been recently diagnosed with Lyme disease. Not only that, but had a serious case of chronic mono, which affected my skin, brain function, energy, and overall health. Lyme disease is transmitted to humans through infected ticks, with symptoms that include fever, chills, headache, fatigue, joint aches, and a bull's-eye rash." He also says in the post he will have a YouTube documentary which will feature his struggle with the illness. Bieber was discovered by talent scouts as a young teenager after posting videos of himself singing on YouTube. He quickly shot to superstardom and has since won several MTV Awards, Billboard Music Awards, and a Grammy, among others. Britain's Prince Harry and his wife Meghan say Wednesday, January 8, they will step back as senior members of the royal family. "We now plan to balance our time between the United Kingdom and North America, continuing to honor our duty to the Queen, the Commonwealth, and our patronages." The surprise news came in the aftermath of the couple's struggles with the pressures of royal life and family rifts. Meghan admitted it had been a struggle becoming a mother while living under an intense media spotlight. Harry, who is sixth in line to the throne, said in October he and his brother Prince William were on different paths and admitted tension in their relationship. When asked if Meghan was facing the same media pressures as Diana, Harry replies, "I have a family to protect. I will not be bullied into playing a game that killed my mum. But the response from the Buckingham Palace hints it's not a done deal. In a statement, the palace says discussions are at an early stage and, quote, "These are complicated issues that will take time to work through."